Hey beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I will be teaching you how to paint snowman with pine trees and northern light. Let's get started. Go get your supplies of brushes, colors and a paper. To get clean edges and corner, I am going to use masking tape to mask it down and going to do a very rough sketch of what I am going to paint. This painting is going to be with a flat wash and wet on wet technique. So if you haven't checked out my 12 basic watercolor techniques for beginners, don't miss it out. I will link it down in the description box below and also in the Now the interesting part is adding the northern light. So for northern light, I'm going to get the green color and going to apply it over the blue. And the blue is still wet, so the blue and the green are going to blend together. Huh, it's time to paint some snowy landscape. After applying water, you can go with the paint itself. So here I'm going to choose the black slate color from Viviva. You can go with any color of your choice, and the color that I've chosen will obviously give me a dirty snowy effect. And make sure the paper is still wet. If the paper has dried out or the paint has dried out, the snowy landscape will not turn out into the effect that I am going to paint it right now. Now let's paint the pines, and if you haven't checked out my trick of painting the pines for beginners, you really have to go and check it out in my previous video, because I will be showing you how to paint the pines with both brush and marker for beginners. So I will link the description down below so you can go and check it out today. My plan is to paint only two pine trees, but since I've dragged the paintbrush down and made a big mistake, I'm going to add more beauty by adding three more pines to the snowy landscape. For painting a snowman, make sure you give some dimension to it by adding a shadow or adding more darker pigments at the corners and sides. So that's what I'm doing it right now by adding some gray paint at the sides and blending it inside with the normal water. Once after this gets set, I'm going to sprinkle or splatter some white paints to give it a snow effect by adding acrylic paint. You can go with acrylic or gouache paint rather than watercolor itself, because watercolor can easily smudge into the watercolor painting. So I always suggest you to go with either acrylic white paint or gouache white paint. You can also add white watercolor, but which is straight out of the tube. And right now I am painting tiny little nose for the snowman and going to add more element to add beauty to the snowman. Now our snowman is ready to enjoy the snowfall, and I'm also going to add some shadow for the pines and for the snowman to make it a bit more realistic. And I also wanted to add a pretty little moon at the corner of the painting. And one tip that I want to give you is to make the moon look realistic, you can pull the paint off with a little amount of water and going to splatter some more snow to make the snowman a little more happier with a lot and lots of snow. A painting is ready, and if you like this video of how to paint this snowman, don't forget to like it, comment, share and subscribe. Happy painting. God bless you.